We're back.
Yep.
Playing Bloodborne. We've got Fram, our crescent-mooned faced friend.
He's currently rising, as moons do.
As they do, as Jupiter does.
Well...
You know, I heard Mercury is in retrograde. Do you feel the effects of that?
You know, I'm feeling it in my butt. You know,
And what
honestly,
a great segue,
once I've
we
heard
are
that,
playing Buttborne.
We are playing Bloodborne. But, like, honestly, though, as soon as that happened, I immediately got more constipated.
That's what rising is. It's like, are you aware of the concept of prairie dogging? Interesting stuff happening on screen, but I'd like to talk about prairie dogging.
I mean, actually, sort of relevant to prairie dogs. He did just come out of the floor.
He sure
anyway,
did. Prairie dogging.
What
is prairie dogging to
Is
you?
that like turtling?
What is turtling?
Turtling's when just a little bit of poodle, just a poodle, just sort of.
It sure is.
It's having its time.
It's
going. It's doing
it's
a kazoo.
crowning.
No, not a kazoo. A slide phone. A
slide whistle.
Slide whistle.
You cannot get this for the life of you. I'm pretty sure I have a slide whistle around here. I would love to find that at some point.
But that's the thing. The poodle is slide whistling out of the cheeks.
The poodle is slide whistling out of the cheeks.
Well, in and out of the
cheeks. A great sentence if I've ever heard one.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah. You're shitting a little.
But not a little.
We got it.
Actually, none at all.
Yeah, because you suck it back up.
Well, I
That's the
don't
whole
do
point.
it. It does it.
I would hope so.
I almost have no choice in the fact that it comes back into me.
That's the whole point, though.
Exactly. Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
No, I know exactly
Like
what prairie dog.
Prairie dogging.
Yeah. Alligatoring, which is a more aggressive version.
I did. I like that because it fits the theme of it.
Exactly.
Let's go somewhere.
No, definitely. I just don't want him to have a shirt.
Oh. Well, then, if he's not going to wear a shirt, I feel
there's-
like we should have adjusted him to have a horrible-looking body. But
Well, so he needs his body because look at that face. Gotta
true.
have that six-pack abs.
that is a butterface in the sense that butter is melting.
So the thing about this game is that a lot of the story is just sort of left for you to decipher. So
Okay.
they'll just have little things like, oh, look at that handwritten scrawl that says, seek Playabud to transcend the hunt. What the am I doing?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's not going to give you, like, obviously there's cutscenes like we just saw.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll have more questions like, how did he open that door without breaking these measly arms? Or, like, why is he wearing the suspenders
They're so out there.
without
They defy
actually wearing
physics.
They do, which is probably why he's not wearing them, because his pants are probably the reason.
If
like,
he doesn't
everything
zip around like
defies
Attack
physics.
on Titan, I'm going to be real disappointed.
You know, I haven't seen Attack on Titan.
I literally just watched somebody play the game, and they zip around from building to building on like these peg things that like shoot into walls. So they're like double-sided grappling hooks, and then they hook.
Speaking of Buttborne, by the way.
Right.
Anyway. So they're naked people zipping around on grappling hooks.
No. They all have shirts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because, man.
It's just the things. I mean, yes.
I just feel like grappling hooks have so much to snag on that, like, not having a shirt
Well, it's the whole point of a grappling hook. To grapple.
is to snag. Okay, that's fair. So would you want to wear a shirt or not when you wear a grappling hook?
I mean, I don't because I have a six-pack, but that's just a personal preference.
See, there's just
Let
so
the
much
record
to
show
like,
I am showing Ryan my six-pack.
That's fair. I'm counting every single pack.
But go ahead.
It's practically like
And
waiting
waiting for you to
Coke
go ahead.
and
And let's
six-pack
Okay.
of 1 through 6. They're all there.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you just take 1 second.
Okay.
And then you just count.
They
each
smell
one.
great. It's
play it
fine.
like a xylophone.
I
Play
find it
like
weird
a skeleton xylophone.
That you
If
comb.
you could just, if it's
your
great that you're
six-pack
playing
hair?
the game as you're doing it. It's if you don't keep your six-pack hair coiffed, you, sir, are no Fram.
So, I think Fram keeps his six-pack hair more than coiffed, as it is inexistent.
Do
Look
we
at
have an
that.
option for that?
To coif his hair?
To coif his six-pack hair.
So I don't think they've gone that in depth with every single like strap. So by the way, I'm supposed to have died by now,
Right. It is
that
interesting.
That first enemy is supposed to kill you, and then you get your weapons.
But you're a master.
I have not died, and now I'm doing measly damage to this guy because, well, I'm only hitting him with my hands. And I don't know if you've ever just slapped somebody around with your fists, but they don't immediately die. It takes a bit.
Ryan, you ever been in a fight?
You know, I have. My hamster bit me, and
Real talk.
I bit it back.
Real talk.
I didn't bite
have
it
you
back.
been in a
I
fight?
would never bite a hamster. They're so cute. I have not been in a fight, actually.
Have you ever been close to one?
You know,
You ever been in a scenario?
I've just
died?
never like hated somebody enough to be like, or just not even hate, just been
Well, it's
annoyed
not-
enough to be the.
I
point
feel
where
like
it's
I would never start a fight with somebody because it seems like there's so many ways that can escalate, especially with like shit so horrible. Like these days, like all it takes is one person to pull out a gun, and then
Well, yeah,
it was
that's
like, oh, we
fair.
started a fight.
Oh, well, how long could that have happened? I mean, there's that whole. Wow, I can't remember the name of anything right now. Duels. Duels used to happen. Like that used to be a thing. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna challenge you to a duel, and they just pulled out guns and shot each other.
No,
like, it's
not right
less-
there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay, sometimes, but other times it's like a duel at dawn.
Well, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
but
So you had time to
essentially-
leave, which would have
But
been
then in that like time and age, like that was like a downer on your self-esteem.
It was a downer.
It was
a downer
Man,
once you got shot.
No, because you died proud. It's like the whole thought of seppuku,
Right.
which is what I thought.
That's when you come all over a girl, right?
So yeah, that's what I initially thought it was.
That's the one where you
It's-
fucking come all over a girl, right? That's the one. You're just like, her face
just
is
in case
out
you
there,
didn't want
and you're just
somebody whispering into your ear exactly what's happening right now. It's gonna happen anyway.
Seppuku. No, I know what seppuku is. It's that it's like a crossword, but it's just got a bunch of numbers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's used by the mentals of the world to regain their mad cow. Like not regain their mad cow,
Used
but
by
get
the
rid,
mentals of the world
get rid of their mad cow.
to use their mad cow. Ladies and gentlemen, never been in a fight, Ryan.
Okay, so what fight have you been in?
Fuck, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I was just going into how I've never been in a fight.
Okay,
and I
well
would
then
never...
you can't use that as an insult when you yourself haven't done that.
I mean,
Can't be like, oh,
Sure you can.
never slapped a chicken, Addison. Like,
I-
I haven't either, so it doesn't make any sense to be criticizing you about
Yeah,
it.
but there's things that you can judge people for that, like, if you said, like, because you like football. So if you were like, oh, I've never actually watched a game of football, I'd be like, that's weird. That's weird that you have never watched a game. But if I had never watched a game, you'd be like, I buy that. So I could be like, oh, never watched a game. No, you're right.
The thing, Addison,
as I said,
we
I'm
live
sorry.
in America.
Okay.
Have you been to a bar? So you've watched a game of football. That's what I thought.
All right, you got me on that one. And I have watched a game of football.
Yep, it's
But that was my example. Ooh, what was that?
So, weapons in this game can transform from normal, oh, I just have an upside down cane, to, oh, I have an upside down whip.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
that looks fucking legit.
Yeah,
And now it's a sword?
It's wonderful. Well, it's called a threaded cane. So essentially, it's just a cane right now, and I'm
then,
just
like,
beating people with a cane, and then
okay.
it becomes a whip that I whip people with.
Is this? I don't know how much you know about this game, but like, is that grounded in reality? Like, could something? Obviously, it's a little.
Well, how
but
many
there's-
games do you know that are that grounded into reality where
Well-
they're like, oh yeah, we made these before we put them in the game, tested them, and yes, it can be done in real life.
It could be based on something.
What, physics? Because most of the things in games are not based on... Where the fuck
That-
did that ladder
hey,
come from?
you pu-
Physics? It didn't come out of physics!
Okay, well, you picked a weird example because you could absolutely pull a lever and bring a ladder down.
How many ladders have you done that with?
As many fights as I've been in. In fact, the only fight I've been in is with a ladder.
Okay.
And
You know, I
it's-
can
it's
imagine
only
how that happened.
because someone was like, "Oh, do you struggle more with waking up in the morning or getting to bed at a reasonable time?"
And
I
you
was
were like,
"Mm,
the ladder.
The ladder. fucking joke stealer.
Yep. Because it wasn't a good one.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right.
It wasn't that bad. I'm going to talk to this person in this window.
Okay.
And
how much is the doggy? Okay,
I
this
don't
is just
think
this is
there's-
an example of very lazy animation.
So no, actually, it's an example of everything being hidden from you. So this person's going to talk to me. He's going to be saying stuff like, "Oh, you should do these things." I don't even know who it is because the people that you can actually talk into this game are so few that you feel so alone and lost. Like everybody's trying to kill me. Why? What have I done to them? I just want to stab him in the back.
I mean,
but that's because he started it.
We've
Like this game is about them starting it. I think it's a comment on bullying.
We've seen Fram, right? We've seen his face.
Okay, that's fair.
He looks like he already got a fist to the face, and his face just wrapped around it. So you already know that he has a very punchable face.
That's fair. Okay, but you know, there's people that are kind in this world.
There's people that
just-
are kind.
Well,
Where
maybe
are
not.
they?
Maybe not in this world.
Well, they're hiding
but
because all these assholes are out here.
that's what I'm saying. Which
You
is
ever-
not as much of a lazy design choice as much as it is like a, ooh, it's interesting.
Is this The Purge? Could this be The Purge? I know that's a movie you haven't seen.
No.
either.
I have actually seen The Purge
Okay.
once.
Well, I've never seen it.
Well-
Wow. And why are they not fighting each other if they're all assholes?
So assholes tend to align.
Boy, that is a true statement.
Yeah, so that's why. That's the best way I can put it. Anyway, I need to think more about it, but I'm tempted to say yes. It's
All right, next
The
time
Purge.
on AddiToast Plays. Boy, I really need to figure out what the fuck this channel is called.
I fight this fat
Ryan's
guy.
gonna think more about it.
And I'm going to tickle him right now. Okay, goodbye.